Yo, Millie X1 here, Captain Booms, and I really hate my voice right now. My voice doesn't sound decent to be doing any commentary on any video. I'm just throwing that out there, just to make myself feel better. Now, I was going to talk to you about how it is in GTA 5 Online, but there's some things I want to point out first. Okay, for number one, I'm glad I got my resolution fixed. I mean, if you just look at my earlier videos, you'll see that the quality is not so good. You try to zoom in, the screen is all blurry, and you can hardly see what's going on. And the next thing that I might want to point out is that, you know, being a gamer, I'm pretty much the only one in my family who is a gamer. I mean, nobody else in my family will actually pick up a game controller, and there are actually people who are younger than me in my family. That's probably not important to be mentioning anyway though, but it feels as though that, gosh, is it just me? Like, if you don't have anybody, you know, that actually share that same kind of activity with you and your family, you feel like you're the only one in the city who's actually doing that one particular thing. And, you know, my brother, you know, he's pretty much the closest one who, you know, came to playing video games. Then he was just suddenly against it. And telling me, you know, he's all about ambition, which is cool. I'm not against my brother. But, you know, recently we hung out, and he was cracking on me pretty hard about what I usually do when I'm at home. Well, my brother, he likes to go out and look at women. I mean, literally. So that's what he tried to get me into doing, and I have my own history with girls and women, and to tell you the truth, it's not a very good history, and you know, I had a lot of bad experiences though, but that's something I wouldn't tell my brother because this is something that he was actually trying to insist that I do. And, you know, I just didn't want to do it. Okay, for number one, I've had potential girlfriends before, but it didn't always work out. And the number one reason for it being that they're not working out is that there's always someone else. Yes, there's always someone else. Like any girl that I try to talk to, there's always someone either getting in the way, trying to cut off the conversation, you know, simply because that other person is after that girl that I'm trying to get. And, you know, it always happened. It never failed once. And that's pretty much the reason why I play as a female character in every game that I play. And people would say that's weird, like, why are you playing as a female character? Hey, I still like women. I may not have a woman in my life, but I still like women. And that proves it. And also, maybe, I don't know, but this is just why I do what I do. Okay, now it's time to talk about how it is online in this game. Why am I driving in this car? This has got to be one of the lamest cars. Okay, the online. Alright, first of all, there's level balancing. You know, like when you first get into this game, online, you start off at level 1. You get higher and higher the more you play, the more you do missions. I don't know what kind of benefit you could get from killing other players though, but that seems to be all what players wants to do, is kill each other, pretty much. I mean, sometimes they will do missions, sometimes I will get invited, but it's happening less and less the more I'm playing this game. And for me, that just really slows things down. Like, I'm not able to level up as fast. I'm not sure how that works. Like, I gotta find somebody, go out and shoot a guy. I mean, I tried doing the solo activities, like you gotta steal a truck or a car, bring it to the chop shop, and you gotta kill a certain target. I tried doing those things. It just made things slower. I didn't say that I'm not saying that those things aren't good enough. But, you know, do you really want to go through that type of grind on something that slow? You know, something that levels you up that slow. Okay, the second thing is, when you're playing as a female character on this game, I'm pretty sure I already said the second thing, you know. I mean, this is probably the third thing. But if I said the first thing, I'm not sure which thing I'm on, you know, either the first thing or the second thing or the third thing. Well, this will be the second thing. If you're playing a female character online in this game, then that's pretty much rare, because it is extremely rare to find a player who is playing as a female character. I'm not saying that I have a problem with that. It's just extremely rare. The things that happens when I'm usually playing as a female character, and I always play as a female character, is that so many players has been trying to get me in the ride with them, trying to get me in their car, drive me around. I'm like, what in the world? You blowing your horn at me? I got my own car. So that's one of the things you're gonna have to look out for if you do decide to play as a female character, which I'm sure you probably won't, seeing as a majority of players in this online are male characters. So that's pretty much half of what it's like on GTA 5 Online. And if there was a third thing, well, actually there is a third thing, since I just mentioned there's just half. That's just half of what about GTA 5 Online. And pardon my stutters. This is I don't do commentaries that often, so I'm gonna be stuttering a lot. I'm gonna be cutting off my voice, you know, going through pauses, trying to figure out what to say next. I'm an amateur commentator. Alright, so if there's there's a third thing. Not if there's a third thing, there is a third thing. The third thing would be is the reason for playing the game online. Well, and this also applies offline too, because the content, the details, the certain things that you can get in the game, like cars, clothing, you know, designs, even apartments. And that would be pretty much, well, besides all that stuff, the majority of it would have to be the cars, you know, the majority being the reason, or the reason being the majority, or the major reason. That's pretty much the major reason why anybody would want to, well, almost anybody, well, most players would want to play this game is for the cars. The cars are, I mean, except this car that I'm driving, I got a player following me right now, and he's trying to kill me. Like I said, this is all what players do. He followed me all the way out here in the boonies. So all I can do is just either maybe I can kill him or something. But I mean, he tried to come after me. See, that's all players wants to do, you know, try to kill you out of some sheer fun. Now I'm just gonna run inside my house and avoid him. Hopefully I can make it. Hopefully I can make it. I don't want to die. I'm a female. Maybe that's why he's trying to kill me, because I'm a female. And I can't climb this fence for some odd reason. I can't climb this fence. Yeah, he's definitely trying to get me now. Oh boy, this guy is persistent. He's persistent. He wants to die again. I mean, really. I may be an amateur player, but I have experience. I'm in my safe zone. So, this is exactly what you're gonna have to expect when you're playing online in this game. Players always trying to kill you regardless of what. Maybe they think it's fun. If you really want to kill someone, play Call of Duty. I mean, you can do more than just kill each other in this game. So, I'm in my safe zone now. I'm staying inside the house where it's safe at. You know, I'm like Craig and Smokey when they had to go inside the house when Big Worm was trying to, you know, if you've seen that movie. So, I'm pretty sure he's going to be sending me hate mail now that he can't get me. So, was that like 75% of everything I have to say about how this game is online? I'm not quite sure. But, well, if there's a fourth thing, let's just say it's about teaming up with players, you know, because there are a lot of missions that's going to involve you needing help getting done. like survival for one, and then these rooftop missions, like, you know, and then there's races, but there's a lot of versus missions, you know, like races, what I just said, and then team deathmatch though. But you know, players are always trying to get you off guard and kill you while you're not in the mission or in a team deathmatch or anything like that. But help is highly regarded. I mean, especially if you're looking to level up. But doing it on your own, it just makes things slower. I'm not saying that it can't be done, but it just makes things slower. So I don't want to make this video too long, because the longer I make this video, the longer it's gonna take for it to upload. So 4 different things that I explained, with a lot of stutters, a lot of pauses. I'm pretty sure not many people's gonna enjoy that though. But like I said, I'm not very used to doing commentaries. This is actually one of my first commentaries. You know, one of my beginning commentaries. I'm pausing a lot, I'm stuttering a lot, and generally I really don't talk much, so I probably need to take some speech classes, but I can't afford them. I'm broke, I'm poor, I just happen to have a PlayStation 3. Anyway, I'm Captain Booms, and I'm mainly X1 for YouTube. And I'm not even gonna say that I hope you enjoyed the video, but this is something that I wanted to do, and I got it done. I might do it again, and the more I do it, the more I get better at it. So be sure to look at my later videos if you intend to. I mean, if you don't like this video already. I mean, hopefully I'm actually inspiring people to actually try doing their own commentary in their own video. Because as you can see how bad I'm doing right now, it might actually inspire you. Like, hey, he's doing bad, I can't do much worse. So hopefully you look at that as inspiration. So running out of breath here as I'm talking. So hopefully you view that as inspiration, and hopefully it encourages you. Cause you know, right now I'm doing a bad job, but you know, it's a first time for everything. Just keep that in mind. Mainly X1 now.